All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and it's going down all the way from H-Town. Sauce Walka is threatening to end Drake for smashing his baby mama in a leaked phone call. Let's listen in, man.
Boy, here we go, you guys. I hope everybody's watching. I hope everybody's seeing exactly why certain artists do not fuck with Drake. It goes way beyond artists being jealous of Drake. It's actually some real deep, dark, dirty shit behind the scenes going on. Everybody knows Drake is one of the most pettiest people out there on planet Earth. If you get into it with the man, if you vocalize anything against him, best believe Drake is going to spend time plotting on exactly how he can get back at you. Now, Sauce Walka from Houston, he's been one of the main people that's been calling out Drake for the past 10 plus years now. His main issue with Drake has always been cultural appropriation. According to Sauce Walka, Drake comes to Houston, he does not give back, he does not fuck with the artists there. However, he takes their dances, their culture, their fashion, and does not show love to the community there. Sauce Walka did an interview with the Breakfast Club where he actually broke all this down last year.
The Drake moment was the moment. That's when I was like,
a lot of people know me from controversial shit like that. Yeah.
The whack.
I'm going to stand on the business regardless of whoever.
It's funny, though, because you called Drake out for cultural appropriation way before Kendrick did.
I definitely did. And if my whole city would have supported what I was on back then for the reasons that I did it then, we would have got the same reaction that Kendrick Lamar in California did. And I think it's just a beautiful thing. With, again, no discredit to either one of those artists, because, again, I have nothing to do with that shit, and I don't give a fuck about that shit, because I'm a millionaire, I'm Sauce Walka, and I made it. I beat the blackball of the rap games, of those type of scenarios. But
I beat the blackball.
To speak on that particular situation is that it's just a beautiful thing to see the outcome of an entire city and then entire state standing behind an artist that represents them well and represents their culture and just trying to fend for their culture, and the culture itself not trying to mediate or prohibit their artists from fending for their culture, but instead standing behind them and supporting that ideal. And that's the difference between appreciation and appropriation, and that's what creates the bigger landscape of economy and opportunity for that city. Because regardless of, New York is the same way. If somebody was to come to New York and try to appropriate New York culture and style and not give back to it, like I don't know, it's a good example to use, but because nobody does that in fucking New York. Nobody come to New York and act like a battle rapper or act like a lyricist or act like a fucking drill rapper and then don't do music with the drill rappers. Don't come rap with, you cannot do that. It doesn't make sense. You can't.
Hold on, wait. Well, Houston, where my Houston people at? So you mean to tell me all this time Drake has been repping Houston, you're saying there's nobody from Houston he's worked with? Now, I do remember once upon a time, Drake was supposed to have a record coming with the Sauce Twins back when Sauce Walka was in the group with Sosa Man. They was supposed to be having a record coming, and I remember in the industry, it was industry talk, because this when Sauce Twins was on the rise, at least starting to get their name on a map out here in L.A., and they were saying Drake had a single coming with them. And then it never came. It never came. That's the same thing happened with the nigga in Atlanta, the Saha Baby. He was supposed to have a record with Saha Baby coming and never came out. But it was like industry talks. That was going to be the next nigga he was coining. The Sauce Twins and Saha Baby. And those records never came out. But he's never worked with a Houston artist at all? That's interesting. Well, we got to look that up. Am I tripping? Oh.
When everybody was doing this shit and doing that little Jersey dance, nobody from around the world did that dance or made music on that sound frequency without acknowledging that it came from those places, or bringing those kids from New Jersey on stage, or and the East Coast is going to govern that. The South was, in Texas especially, was supposed to govern that, and you know what I'm saying? It's cool because somebody got to do it, and I did it. I ain't tripping.
Don't you think Houston probably looks at Drake different because there wouldn't be Drake without Houston?
I don't give a fuck what Houston look at. That's what I see it. I'm a J Prince too. Like my word is a law. What I'm saying is, what I speak is the real opinions of the city of Houston, the people that's in the South Side, the people that's on the North Side, the people
they felt like that already.
Yeah. They just ain't got the platform or the voice or they're not gonna get the response that I'm gonna get, and they can't fade the heat.
Damn, Drake, so you really a colonizer. You a colonizer in Atlanta. You a colonizer in Houston. You a colonizer in New York. You a colonizer in LA. Damn, man, that nigga said, bitch, this how the whole H-Town feel about you, nigga. Why you over here always yelling out that H-Town shit, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, and all that shit, nigga? Why you ain't work with nobody from out there, bro?
The water, everybody know. I got the manpower, got the money, I had the validity, whatever that's needed, necessary from my age then to right now. Just like I've shown people, it's a lot of people that thought I was gonna be an overnight or fly-by-night artist or artist that, and then you also understand, realize that I'm independent. I've been independent my entire rap career. I've been in the rap game 10 years now, going on 11 years, and I'm a multi-millionaire, still more relevant than majority of the rappers that came out in my generation or my period, my time period. 10 years later, I'm still making all this money and still growing. So, you know, it like if somebody don't to make the step or to speak up on it, then I'm just like everybody else that's just complaining behind closed doors and being scary or just, you know what I'm saying? And then what I was saying, it was it's not simple, it's not fucking rocket science. It was simple shit. If you in this city and you saying, like what you just said, you did, you know,
Drake without
Houston. Okay, so at the time, why Drake not, and still to this day, why did Drake not have no bunch of records with Houston artists? You didn't doing that with Atlanta. If you love Atlanta, and you got, it's 7, 8, 9, 15 artists that you got songs with in Atlanta.
Facts. He ain't lying. It's a gang Atlanta artists got records with that nigga. That's a fact. That's really crazy. If you don't got, because that's how I remember Drake coming out. He definitely was using, a lot of people before they knew he was from Canada thought he was from Houston. Because he was definitely using that Houston card, you know what I'm saying, to his advantage. That whole Jay Prince shit to his advantage. So for you not to work with nobody from out there is disappointing. Besides Bun B, besides the OGs, like up-and-coming talent or hot niggas. Like, he don't got no song with, shit, at the minimum, he don't got no song with Meg Thee Stallion. Shit. At least Meg Thee Stallion. You like working with the girls and fucking them and all that. You ain't got Meg Thee Stallion at least, bro?
Because why? Yeah. Not only the city of Atlanta was going to look at you weird for not doing that, look at you and feel a certain type of way by you not making those moments with that city, but you knew that it was also beneficial for you as an artist to make music with these songs, because the leveling of stardom and momentum, it feeds each other, versus you feel that I'm just the A-side artist that's lifting up this musician. But it's for the city of Houston, you looking at it for the market share. All of these country ass people in Houston, they got all of this land, all these clubs, all these women, all these people in these big ass arenas and events that's going on, but they don't have a large community and people that are knowledgeable about the music industry, that have resources that can say, hey, y'all been around this artist and you helped them, you was in the studio when they was making that song, you told them to add this and this on the hook, you get a couple writer points for that. Or you was up in there when you made the beat, you supposed to get, okay, y'all was in the, you brought him to Houston and you took him to this club and you took him to this hood and you introduced him to Charlemagne.
And you know, I've been wondering, I'm like, damn, okay, as an artist, I get it. Like that first 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Successful 5 years. You want to do your solo thing. Gotcha. Maybe 5, shit, a lot of artists don't make it to 8 years. But usually, an artist starts to try to usher somebody in or sign somebody and starts coining them, building them up while they're successfully already established, and putting them as opening shows for them, or using their resources to put them in position while being signed to them. Why hasn't Drake signed anybody? He's been in the game 15 plus. Why hasn't he signed? Or Drake easily could have broke. If Lil Wayne could break all those stars, and he come from that same tree. He come from the Birdman tree. He come from the Lil Wayne tree, the Young Money, Cash Money tree. So you was around niggas with game that know how to do it. You was around niggas with paper that know how to do it. I'm sure you learned something. Why haven't he branched off like other artists underneath the OVO brand that has successfully popped off? Like, why haven't he branched off his own Drake, Nicki, Tyga? And that's just one thing I wonder. I'm like, is it he don't want to do it? He don't want to spend time with people. He don't want to invest in people. He don't want to share the light. What is it? Or he just ain't found the right talent? I don't know. What y'all think?
It's a feature in the song come behind that.
Mm-hmm.
In every other city, it's a long list. California, it's a long list of artists from the Bay all the way to LA. They got Drake's songs with Drake. So how did Drake love him much at that time and not have music with artists that you are uplifting from this community? Fuck me, I don't care. It's bigger than me. I didn't care about the song with me. You know what I'm saying? But what I would like from then to now, Travis Scott is the only rapper that still got a song with Drake.
Oh, see, there it is, Travis Scott. They got a huge song together, by the way. Huge songs.
Travis Scott, again, what I just said earlier, it makes sense. It's an equal trade. It's not necessarily like, oh, bro, I'm helping Houston and changing your life and changing your career. And it's been saying, oh, well, person wants the Drake stimulus package. Bro, fuck all of that. It's about fair exchange in business. If you are using the culture of somebody's city or somebody's hometown and backyard, do something that helps not yourself and your more of your notoriety for benefit with the ladies and the people in the city. Do something that actually makes the economy of that city and musicians bigger and greater. So therefore, we can have Rolling Loud in Houston. We can have more young artists performing on bigger platforms, Jimmy Fallon, Jay Leno, and all this other shit, because an artist of this magnitude is living in our backyard. That's all I was saying. Not just for me, just for anybody.
Literally living.
Did y'all have that conversation?
Because there was a video of y'all.
I mean, I vocalize and have whatever I feel is something that I tell anybody and everybody to their face behind. Like, everybody know this about me. I don't give a fuck. Like, when it comes to stuff like that, I just don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, fast forward to last night, Sauce Walka's baby mama actually leaks one of their phone calls. And it's actually a phone call where Sauce Walka was going off and also issuing some threats to Drake after he found out his baby mama was messing with Drake.
I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a what the consequences is.
Why, yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the matter? You already put your
Nah, say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so, Sauce Walka. You over here tender dicking. You tender dicking, man. You mad she fucking with Drake? Nah, peas. You be on your peas, right? What is this about? Nah.
hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. It's on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a. Just like I get Drake smoked, I will get Drake car shot at.
Oh my God, bro. So he just admitted that he had physical assault, something physical happened to her. Now he's making threats that he's going to, that's not cool. Damn, your baby mama cold for leaking this. I mean, but you also out of pocket for even taking it there like that, knowing, you know what I'm saying? You probably knew she'd do shit like this. I'm sure this ain't her first time recording you. I don't think so.
Man, you better for real life with a hell. I don't give a nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a what the consequences is.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the matter?
Hey man, listen, Drake.
Damn.
You cannot keep getting away with this.
Wow.
You can't just keep mercilessly clapping everyone's girl. We need to rally together as a community to ban Drake from clapping our women. This man Drake has no boundaries. You fucked
Damn.
Wayne's girl, ASAP Rocky's girl, Joe Budden's girl, and now Sauce Walka's girl. And let's not forget Naomi Sharon, the artist that Drake flew to Toronto to record CLB, who, by the way, was in an 8-year relationship. She was actually engaged. Well,
That nigga Drake is a sniper, cuz he really be using that plane to his advantage. Drake, you better take notes from Diddy, man. You're gonna get in trouble, bro. You better slow down. One of these hoes gonna say that you trafficked them and shit. You gotta be careful, man. Cause nigga, it ain't gonna be too much more of that when you're using that plane to fly these hoes from Houston to Canada and back. You see how they did Diddy, man. You over here fucking them and breaking their heart and breaking up they engagements and shit. That is crazy, man. Hey, fellas, all you need is some money, man. You're not ugly, you just broke. That's what they say. You ain't ugly, you just broke. get you some money, all these bitches gonna wanna fuck you, man. This nigga Drake fucking everything possible.
That relationship actually ended after Drake flew her out, clapped up her cheeks without no remorse, and sent her back to her fiance. And those are just people that we know of.
This is a sick Negro.
Hey Drake, haven't you gotten enough cheeks in your life? How much more vagina do you want, brother? It's time we start a petition. No more vagina for this nigga. If you want vagina, hey, bruh, go to planet Mars. Go to Jupiter. This man Drake is an absolute menace. Keep your women away from him. And to make matters worse, y'all remember when Kanye West told us that when Drake disses you on a record, only you will know that diss was meant for you? Well, fans went digging and found out that Drake actually threw a shot at Sauce Walka. On the song Janice STFU, Drake says, tricking it off on her, paying her bill. That's just how I do the sauce and the spill. These hoes know how I pop it for real. Basically, Sauce, you are paying her bills while I'm just smashing. Now, even though I do not blame Sauce Walka for this reaction, I do not condone crashing out over anybody, especially over women. And yes, that includes your baby mama as well. The game is the game, brother. Sauce Walka has definitely clapped up somebody else's BM. He's definitely clapped up one of his ops' baby mama. So when it happens to you, it sucks. It's a terrible feeling. You want to crash out. However, as a man and also as a pimp like Sauce Walka claims he is, you gotta just take the L. I'm sorry.
It's an L for you, brother. This is definitely an L. He fucked your baby mama. And then 2, he got you to come out of pocket and incriminate yourself on a recorded line with your baby mama, mad at him, crying about it, and threatening to get her jumped over fucking him. So now that he know he got under your skin, he wins, bruh. He wins. He wins. Nigga, I fucked your bitch. That's always a flex. That is forever going to be a flex that you can use with a nigga that you beefing, that you fucked his bitch. Nigga, I fucked your bitch. Shut up. Ooh, that don't sit right with a nigga. That don't never sit right with a nigga you beefing with. Like, damn, not only my bitch, you fucked my baby mama, nigga. Damn.
Do not crash out over anything. If they're not yours, shit, even if they are yours, these women will move how they want to move. Somebody right now is clapping up Drake's baby mama's cheeks. That's just the game. Now, it is interesting that both Drake and also Sauce Walka, they both rock with Jay Prince. You guys know Drake is very cool with the Prince family out in Houston, and so is Sauce Walka. Sauce was just with Jay Prince Jr. out somewhere in the club. So I do find it very interesting why they haven't squashed their beef with him. If they know Sauce Walka has been on this kind of timing with Drake, where it's pretty much on site and he's ready to crash out on Drake, you would think that somebody in the Prince family would have at least tried to get these two to mend their relationship. Drake, you gotta chill, brother. It's not worth it to lose your life over women. If you guys want to sign the
this nigga better not try to kill this nigga over no bitch.
petition to stop Drake from clapping up all our women, please message me on Instagram at ChickSmooth. We are going to need at least 50,000 signatures. You guys get in the comments below.
That's funny, man. Goddamn. Drake is the ultimate sniper, man. See, that's what happens when you give a nigga his own plane. You give a nigga his own plane, he gonna flex the best way he know how, and that's, hey, nigga, hey, bitch, hey, wait, what you doing now? I'm gonna fly you out. But see, you gonna get in trouble for that. But that is a flex though, cause it ain't one of them little small private jets. My boy got that big ass motherfucker, man, and flying a girl out on that and doing it up. And y'all remember he rented out the goddamn Dodgers Stadium for the dinner with the little basketball playing nigga mama? Like, nigga, this nigga, he goes to extreme limits to get it. See, now that could be considered a sucker.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
That could be considered a sucker, like going to those extreme limits. But I guess that's, hey, at the end of the day, you know, you making your impression felt, man. You like, shit, ain't no other nigga can do what I could do for you. So let me go all out. Let me show you some things you'll probably never experience, but with me. And that way you're going to leave a long-lasting, you know what I mean, impression, a memory on her mind about you. Maybe it's that. Maybe he just do it for the stat. Who knows, man? But let me know what y'all think about the situation. Sauce Walka getting mad because the nigga he beefing with, Drake, is fucking his baby mama, man. Is that some sucker shit, or do you feel him on that one? Let me know in the comment section, man. I'm going to give you 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.